Hello friends, we'll start off where we left off last time. So I told you that we'll have to clip the model and then we'll have to mirror it to do the eyes and other features. And for that, first, before we clip it, we are going to go back and then here we are going to scale it. We're going to scale it this way. Okay. I'm going to scale it this way. Okay. Okay, there's a reason for that. You'll come to know. We scale it in X direction, and now we can clip it. We can press tab, search for clip. We will get into the geometry first. Select the whole of the geometry, and then press tab, CLIP, clip. We go to the last node, and we attach it here. Okay, so it's clipped in the wrong direction. We'll have to clip it, I think, in the Z direction. Not in the Y direction, I think. What's this? Yes, clipped it. Okay, we clipped it. It's in the X direction. Yes, not Y. X direction. We clipped it, and then now we have to apply the mirror, the MIRROR mirror, and okay, it's mirrored. The geometry is mirrored, as you can see. Now, one thing very important here is, now here, if you start working with the mirror, nothing is going to happen. Okay, just see. The other side doesn't get mirrored. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to work in the clip only. Okay, so this edit I remove, delete this edit. See, the beauty with Houdini is that it's non-destructive. The workflow, if there's something goes wrong, you can, in between, you can remove some of those connections, some of those nodes. Now what we do is, here is important to watch here. We template this mirror, okay? And then we keep working on the clip part, right? So you see, template means it is a wireframe. The other part is seen as a wireframe. You can see it, okay? So better we work like this. And then what we can do is, now we can go to a single view, and we can set the view as perspective, single perspective. And now what we need to do is to thicken it up from the middle. We'll have to add some edge loops. Press tab and LOOP edge loop. How many? We start with 2 first, 1 and 2. Here, hover about here in the center of the body and click here. Let's enter, right click, finish splitting. Okay, so we have added 2 loops here. And now what we can do is we have to deselect certain edges here. This, we don't want the mirror to get disturbed. Sorry, what's happening? Okay, now what we do is 2, no, 3. Select poly edge boundary, no. Select boundary, no. Grow selection, no, not grow selection. We can go back, undo things. Okay, we'll do one thing. It's already mirrored. Now we can again cut the loops, edge loops, 2, 2 again, press enter. Finish splitting, okay. No, 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 no. Edge loop, edge loops. Again, we need 2 edge loops here. Press enter and finish splitting. You can do one thing. You can fix that moment of that other geometry later. Let's move it. Let's not waste any more time. Oh no, we should have. We do individual selection. There's no point in wasting time. Let's select these individually, whatever we want to move out to get the thickness. Okay, let's move it. This much is enough for the mouth, I think. A little more maybe. For the body, more thickness is required. Okay, this much. Here again we require more thickness. Okay, similarly here near the tail requires to be thick here. Okay, I hope you are able to understand and appreciate what's happening here, right? Okay guys, now what about the head part? Yes, I need to thicken it. we had part. That's very important. Hmm, what about this? Now we can go to the edge selection, select this edge and drag it out. Even this neck needs to be thick. Here too needs to be thick. Okay, now we're getting some shape. Control S. Keep saving before Houdini crashes. Okay. Okay. Now, now for the eye. Okay. Now for the eye. We shift to create the eye, and for that, let us go to the right viewport and W for wireframe. Let us split here by creating edge loop over here. Let's enter, finish splitting, and select the primitives. Uh, you can select the points, move the points around. T for moving the points, and here also we could make a edge loop for the nose. Finish splitting and select the primitives. Here we can do a poly bevel. Okay, here too we can do a poly bevel. Okay, now go to your perspective viewport and W again to get into solid mode. We select the primitive, select the primitive, and T is we move it inwards for the eye socket. Here also we can move it inwards for the nose. Okay, and we need to do one more thing. We need to cut out the mouth. So tab again, edge loop here, finish splitting, select the polygons here and delete them. And there's one more thing left, and that is the fin. I'm sorry, should be the right viewport. Fin is here, and so we go back to perspective, select the back polygon, give a poly extrude, E for scale it up. Okay, we are done with the modeling. What we do is a couple of things. Here we subdivide in order to get more definition. Subdivide is here. This to this connect, this to this to this, and about two subdivisions would be good, fair enough. And let us merge it. Okay, and we are done. So see, we are done with the modeling of a seahorse. Interesting, isn't it? And if you have liked it, kindly share this video tutorial with others and keep practicing box modeling with symmetry inside of Houdini Apprentice. Happy modeling, and most important, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get such wonderful videos and updates. Bye for now.